Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Turf Burn, episode 2. My name is Tate.
I'm Hayden.
We got a big episode for you guys today. A lot of news in football this week. We are going to do 2 episodes this week.
Special edition.
Special edition. There's a lot going on with training camp right now, and there's
Week 1.
just not enough time to cover it right now. So we're going to do a separate episode where we talk about training camp. So we won't mention that in this one. But we do have a lot to talk about. And first things first, you want to cover the Rangers?
No, I think we better get to the biggest topic in sports right now.
LeBron James, baby. LeBron James signed a 2-year, $8 million contract with the Sixers.
Minimum.
Don't love it.
That.
So
that to me sounds like he just wants to win.
And I understand that. I think his job as a player is to go and try to win. But
is Philly the best place?
It is on paper.
On paper,
how many times do we see a team with that many stars
every year?
How many times do we see them succeed though? You look at the last couple champions. It's a team with 1, maybe 2 superstars and a bunch of good role players, like the Spurs. And the Spurs have, I mean, you could consider Dylan Harper. You could consider him as a star, but he's also a rookie. Obviously, Victor Wembanyama, but you have other guys like Julian Champagnie that were feeding into the greater fire that was Victor Wembanyama. They didn't win, obviously, but even the Knicks. I mean, the Knicks had Cat, obviously, and Jalen Brunson. But then guys around that just...
But those weren't, like, league superstars
before
that.
I mean,
you know?
They might be, like, 1 or 2 time All-Stars.
Let's not get it twisted. They're still world-class athletes.
Oh, man, yeah. But, like, they're not...
They're not number
Mikal
ones.
Bridges isn't a... Oh, my gosh. I mean, he's great, but, like... I mean, I don't think this is going to be successful for the Sixers. They make the playoffs. They're a great team. But if you're trying to feed the ball to that many high-level scorers, it just doesn't work.
Why would you go to Philly, though? I'm not a fan of the area.
I understand what he's doing. I can see why you'd want to go there with VJ, with Joel Embiid, who's an MVP. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, come on, LeBron. Go back home to Cleveland.
Such a trashy
come on.
city, too.
It is. Philadelphia.
It's quoted the city of brotherly love, but everybody that's been there knows that it's more close to the city of push and shove. You know?
That's right.
I mean, it's not a friendly environment.
Yeah.
I mean, these are the same fans that flipped C.J. Gardner-Johnson's car after the national, or the conference championship win. And then stole it. Yeah. The same guys.
It's crazy. So, I don't know. I understand what he's trying to do, and I think there's a high upside for them to be able to be successful. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think LeBron makes that team worse, but I don't think he makes them any better.
Yeah, and he's not playing at the elite level that we know. He's more of a...
LeBron is bringing what talent he has left to that team.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of it. And I think he can produce
enough to push it over the edge. I just don't think it is.
I just don't think it is. I mean, he's obviously fallen behind statistically speaking, but as far as trying to be a winner, he just hasn't done it. I mean, the Lakers were out, round 1 this year, and I don't think he was playing, was he? I think Luka was running that team, but...
I mean, it was definitely Luka. Yeah. They were just getting ready to ship him at that point.
I think this honestly makes the Lakers a better team. They're
not trying to feed the ball. They finally untethered themselves from the rock, and they can move on to a new chapter.
Yeah.
So,
but we'll save basketball talks for when basketball season's around.
All right, and then a little bit of side note: I got called out last time for wearing a Peyton Manning jersey, and I didn't mention the Broncos as my favorite team. So this time I'm repping the North Texas gear for the viewers that had a problem.
Let's go Mean Green.
Yeah, go Mean Green, baby.
Oh man, but
it's gonna be a long year.
Let's talk about the Texas Rangers.
Yeah, first in the West. I mean, I love it. I do. They I don't know if they're playing really great right now. They're above 500, which is about what you can ask.
500, yeah. Which
it's a weak division, but it's enough to get us to the postseason. Mm-hmm. I'm okay with it.
On a rough losing streak right now to the Rays.
And we're not playing really good ball. Mm-hmm. We have really bad games, and then we have decent games. So I don't know. It helps. We had a tough road series in Tampa Bay, but now we're going to Houston, and we've had relative success there.
I think we won the series last week.
Yeah,
so that should be good.
And Corey Seager's coming off a 10-day injured reserve.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either, because
I don't think.
Obviously, we're riding off the high of his home run in the World Series still.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think he's played his best ball since.
Yeah, World Series. And I think we're about ready to move on from Corey Seager.
I hate to say it because I love him.
He's
one of my favorite players of all time now.
And, I mean, he has such a beautiful swing, but I feel like he's a little bit of the problem now.
Yeah, he's getting to that point where...
He hasn't played a lot the last 2-3 years.
He's unreliable.
And his production's not really there when he is playing, so I don't know. But
it'll be interesting to see for sure, but I don't know. I think if we can move on from him, find another all-star similar to him, I think it's a lot of a lot of upside in that team. But in other news, let's talk about Tony Romo.
Tony Romo. So if you haven't heard,
Oh my
Tony Romo
goodness.
got an
OWI.
OWI, which is the same as a DUI,
Yes.
but he got pulled over in Wisconsin.
Mhm.
So it's kind of the same, kind of not.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works exactly, but if you've seen the video,
And listen, we don't condone drinking and driving.
no, there's
obviously
nothing
bad.
good about that.
That's the funniest video I've
That's
seen.
the
in my
greatest
entire
video
life.
I've seen this
Just
year.
incredible. Tony
mean-
Romo is quite the
I mean,
character.
if you were born or if you live in the DFW area, Tony Romo has a soft spot
Oh,
for your
no
heart.
doubt.
I mean,
Absolutely.
what he did with bad Cowboys teams to drag him to the playoffs. It is a shame that he never got a good team
Mhm.
until the end of his career.
No doubt. But that video is comedy gold.
I mean, what was the quote he said?
He says, they ask him about head injuries,
The head injuries, the
and
concussions.
and he takes a little chuckle to himself, and he goes, oh, I've had a history of them,
The
but not right
history
this
of
second.
Definitely a
good.
history, man. He had one of the worst lines for a long
Oh,
time.
geez, yeah.
So,
that was rough.
I
time
would
be a
resort to
Cowboys
drinking too if I had to play behind those
Oh
lines.
my goodness.
So,
Yeah, but that's really unfortunate to see. Hope he keeps his job with CBS, to be honest, because
he's too iconic not
He's
to.
too
I mean,
iconic.
I love sitting down and listening to him in the booth.
he's so fun, and it
So,
adds a lot to the game too when you're watching it. But what else do we have to talk about today?
oh, we got new uniforms.
Yeah, we do.
And speaking of new uniforms, the Bills. How do we feel about that?
Terrible.
Oh
That's
my gosh,
some of
they are
the-
terrible. If you've got the chance to look at it, don't.
It's so bad.
I mean, it's
the helmets.
so we're rocking. What's the name? So Buffalo's nickname is Nickel City, and the uniform is all gray.
It
But
looks
then they
like
went with a little alternate helmet style. I don't hate the helmet.
I think the helmet's cool. I think they
It
could do
has the
something cool with it.
swoosh from
Mhm.
the Buffalo,
Yeah, the logo.
and they just like zoomed in on it, and made it full scale.
That's
I don't think it's
perfect.
fine if you wore a whiteout maybe to it
Even
or a red.
all blue would look cool.
Yeah, anything. But man, the gray uniforms makes it look like 37U or
Yeah.
Pee Wee.
It looks like a Pop Warner team, and it's just
It's
not gonna
terrible.
look
It's
right.
I mean, yeah, it looks like a knockoff. Like if I were to get on Temu right now, these are selling
no
hot.
doubt. It's atrocious. We can't be doing that. The Rams.
In more news, the Rams added a retro look.
It's cool. Very basic. Looks like the Dallas Cowboys.
You know who I thought of immediately when I saw these
Who did you
uniforms?
think of?
Deacon Jones.
Deacon Jones.
I mean, this is
Legend.
the old Los Angeles Rams.
Mhm.
I know you weren't, but if you know the history about the Rams,
Mhm.
you know that these uniforms mean a lot to the franchise. And so, take it. They may only wear it twice. I don't think it needs to be worn all the time,
Mhm.
but I think it's culturally significant enough
Yeah.
to wear.
For sure. I do wish that they'd bring back those old like Torrey Holt with the gold on
Oh
them.
yes, dude. But that's the
Those are
St.
money.
Louis Rams.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
it's a different.
Well, I mean, we've seen like the Grizzlies do it in the NBA with
Yeah.
Vancouver. They just put
That is
mitts on
true.
it. It
And
looks
the
good.
Titans just did it.
Right, yeah.
They brought
Mhm.
their colors
I love
with them.
those. We'll
and
get to those in
everything.
a second. Those are
Yeah.
incredible. But the Rams have another jersey they just released.
Now, what did you?
It looks
you know,
like a
the Rams one?
highlighter.
Yeah,
And
a
it's
highlighter.
it's disgusting.
Like this is how every middle schooler dressed. Is
yeah, it's
like it looks like a soccer uniform, does it not?
That looks like what I
it looks
wore
like Madrid, Spain.
fourth grade when I was wearing my Steph Curry shoes. That's what I looked like. That's terrible. And coming off of what season they just had with an MVP, that's bad.
And it's like at this point, it's like the Rams and the Chargers are competing at who can get
Yeah.
the closest jerseys to each other.
Yeah.
They have the same
bad.
colors in the same city. Like
I don't think the jersey is that bad if they do something different with the pants and the helmet.
I think if they rock blue pants, it
Or
would
even
be fine.
yellow pants. All yellow's fine, but
I don't know about all yellow.
yeah, it's a little much.
I think I prefer the
Maybe
white.
like an off. That yellow's just so bright, and it
It's-
looks like
yes.
oh, it's bad.
I miss the gold. Like
I
you
do
said,
miss the
I
gold.
miss the gold.
Yeah, but the Tennessee Titans,
Oh man,
Warren Moon,
got me
that's what I was
salivating.
like, oh,
They're-
it's
they're
beautiful.
beautiful.
I can't get enough of that.
I-
Cam
yeah.
Ward wearing that jersey,
Wearing number 1, definitely a nod.
awesome.
And that's a guy that I just love.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch
He's
him
gonna
ball
be
out this
phenomenal.
year.
He's
If I had to rebuild a team, I would want Cam Ward in the stadium. I mean,
absolutely.
last year they won a game,
Mhm.
and they played bad fourth quarter, and he got into the huddle,
Mhm.
and he flat out told his guys, "Hey, we're not celebrating this win until we play 4 good quarters of football."
Yeah,
And I don't know how you feel about that. That's what I want
I
my
love it.
captain to
well,
say.
he's been doing that since college too. He's a D2 player, worked his way up to being a Heisman candidate.
Yeah,
Like that's
at the highest level.
That's all mentality. I love it.
I
That's
mean,
what I want for my
and you
quarterback.
can't get complacent because complacency does not give you growth.
Absolutely.
So I expect big things
He's
from
gonna be
Cam
awesome.
Ward, and I don't think I'm going to be disappointed.
Not at all. I do worry about that team around him though.
I
Just a
do,
little
but
bit.
they got Carnell Tate.
Yeah,
They
that'd
have
be good.
I think Tony Pollard still got a little juice. I know we talked about his injuries a
you
little bit.
believe in him a lot more than I do, I think. But
I'm just so used to
I
the
want to be
2022
proven
Tony
wrong.
Pollard that
I
used to just.
wrong.
I mean, with the Sonic Knuckles, you know the analogy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it was Gibbs and Montgomery, but I mean Zeke and Pollard did a really good job with that. Because Zeke would run him down, averaging about 4 yards a carry, and then Pollard would take it 60.
No doubt.
And I think that's the most effective running style across football at all stages. I think
works like a charm.
I mean, it worked with USC in 2005 with Reggie Bush and Lyndon Johnson, I think was his name.
Nice.
And then, I mean, we saw it work with the Lions. I mean, but yeah, the next one, the Atlanta Falcons, dude.
Money.
Oh, they're
that might
nice.
be the best jerseys in football.
I mean,
right
black
now.
helmets, red jerseys.
Love it.
Dare I say it? It kind of looks like the Texans' old jerseys.
The font, the font throws me off a little bit.
Man, they're beautiful.
Who does that remind you of?
I'm Mike Vick, right?
Mike Vick. That's exactly what I was thinking. Seeing Bijan in that 7's sweet. I'm excited about that.
And we will have more news about Bijan coming this next episode, but we will not have room to fit it into this one.
I'd also bringing back the old red helmets that I love so much.
Oh yeah,
those are cool.
This is gonna be a hot take
now.
I almost think the Falcons and the Bucks should almost adopt
just
their alternate uniforms.
Like the creamsicle ones?
I love the creamsicles. I know, my dad grew up with that football.
Yeah.
I talked to him about it. He hates them.
As a Bucks fan, I love it. Oh, I can't get
the old timers hate them. I don't know what it is about them. I guess they just didn't like the
too colorful. It's
I guess
too happy and too fun.
But the old logo about the pirate with he had something in his mouth.
Yeah, it's like a little knife or something.
Yeah. I think that's
awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So.
These might be. I said the last ones were the best one. The Washington Commanders.
The Commanders, they're going back to the roots.
They are.
They are looking more and more like the Redskins. Yes.
That's exactly right. And I love it. I think, oh man, it's just so classic.
And seeing Frankie LeBeau and the all black, man, the stripes are back. Like
I do like what they did with the black helmet too, with the little arrow going through it. That's a pretty cool addition. And bringing the stripe back up the middle.
It's beautiful. It really is. I mean, and I'm excited for this Redskins team. I hope good things. I hope not too good. Commanders, man. You're right. That's my fault.
I'm excited about it too. I love Jaden Daniels. Is Terry back? Terry McLaurin's back.
Did he sign?
I think so.
I don't know. We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that next episode. But that's a good team, man. That defense is good too.
Oh yeah. Maybe they can put it together. I like that Jakrowski Merritt guy.
Yeah, Jakrowski Merritt. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. It just depends on, I don't know. That team struggles in the playoffs, and we haven't seen them there much. But when they've been there, it's a choke job. And we just can't afford that. But I don't know. Maybe these jerseys will give them some little razzle dazzle, make them play good. But we shall see.
2 more. So the Ravens got new unis. I think they just altered theirs a little bit.
I like the all. Is that black or is that just like a dark purple?
I think it's an all black.
I like that.
It looks very good.
Lamar Jackson's Derrick Henry's gonna look like a
and the dark visors. If I saw Derrick Henry line up in front of me with a dark visor and all black, I'm taking my cleats off. I'm throwing my pads.
I'm gonna go be an announcer.
I'm gonna tell coach that I'm gonna hold a clipboard and a water bottle. Don't you dare.
No doubt.
I will not fill no gaps. Call me Kenneth Murray.
Hey, watch it. That's a super legend, dude.
I had to watch a whole year of terrible linebacker play. I can diss him if I want it.
Oh, I love him to death, but right now he's playing his worst ball, and I hate it. But
he should be, I don't know, moving mail. That bad.
He needs to come back and coach the Sooners.
The last one we have.
Love it.
Ice white New York Jets. God, they're so. And it's a helmet.
It's a helmet.
If we're being honest.
It's the same jersey as pants, but.
Man.
But I mean, the Bengals did it a couple years back. Just introducing a white helmet makes it so much better.
I mean, everybody loves whiteout. If you love football like Penn State, if you love football, you love whiteouts. That's just how it works.
That's how it is. I love it.
So I'm never gonna hate on a whiteout. And the Jets green, glossy green, mind you,
that looks good.
Looks very good with the retro logo on the helmet.
Hope they can win more than 5 games in those.
Yeah, I just don't know if Aaron Glenn's the guy.
I don't
But I'm
can
surprised
tell
he
you
made
he's
a whole
not.
year. Yeah. No, a DB coach is your head coach, and you have 0 picks.
It's no good.
No,
That's a problem.
No, that's.
But you never know. I could say this, and they could be the best team in football, but I highly doubt it. So
now we're gonna
let's get into more of this top 100.
Let's get into the second segment.
We
the
covered
80
a lot of
through
it last week.
71.
Mhm.
Now we got some bigger names,
We do have,
and
some
we're
big
gonna have
names.
bigger names for the next few weeks. So let's see who we got. At 80, dropping 29 places, A.J. Brown.
I don't know.
He's still really good.
1,000
Let's
yard
not act like he's
receiving
not a really good receiver.
He's a great
He's
receiver.
very good. I do think, like you told me earlier, I do think he struggled with getting open at times.
That, and he's also just underused.
He had a little inconsistency problem. He didn't have the targets, and I know he's frustrating. The problem is, he's a really good receiver, but he's also a diva. I know another really good receiver who's also a diva.
Who's that?
George Pickens. He threw some tantrums in
Look at him last year.
Pittsburgh, but then all of a sudden he goes to a system that works with him. I mean, you got to work with your talent, and he goes to a system with a quarterback that can sling the rock.
Yeah.
Total offense to everybody in
Right.
Pittsburgh, by the way, but they sling him the rock, no problems all year.
That's what I like about having a guy like you said, a diva. Get the diva the ball, they're gonna make it happen. That's what I like about A.J. Brown is when you give him the ball. I mean, 1,000 yards on 78 receptions. That's good. That's really good. That's 12.9 yards per reception. I'll take that for
And
sure.
let's not act like A.J. Brown's really good, but you can't diss Devontae Smith either. Devontae Smith's easily the best wide receiver too in the league.
For sure.
Oh yeah, I don't think his game takes a step back at all with the number 1 cornerback on him.
Right. And
I mean, I nicknamed him Cowboy Killer for a reason. If he doesn't have 150 yards and a touchdown against the Cowboys every time he plays, he left at halftime.
Yeah. And A.J. Brown, I think, I'm excited to see him on the Patriots. We're a team that he's gonna get more targets. He's gonna.
And I'm still really high on Drake May.
I am too.
I know he had a sour Super Bowl performance.
It's a Super Bowl in your second
But
year.
he was pretty good. I mean, the moment was too big, but that's fine.
You got those same guys.
My problem is, can he get back? We saw Joe Burrow get there in his sophomore year. Joe Burrow has not been
performed
close.
Since, hardly. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say right
They
now.
also haven't been healthy, but that's different.
Also, that team crumbled around him.
Yes.
But I think if they keep that defense they have with Christian Gonzalez, was it Robert Spillane, I think, at linebacker, I like that a lot.
They're really good. They're a really good squad, and you got a young Trayvon Henderson in there who is just a phenomenal athlete.
Ramondre Stevenson's back too.
Yes. So there's Sonic.
Yeah. Sonic and Knuckles, the same thing you were talking about with the 2 running back scheme.
I mean, and now he's got his true number 1. So
I don't know. And is Hunter Henry at tight end?
And he's got Matt Collins as a 2.
I love it. Matt Collins is a fun guy too. We'll talk about him.
Oh my God. So there's a headline a couple weeks ago. He is now allowed to walk around Boston into restaurants and stuff barefoot.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, do you watch this guy's pregame fits?
Oh man, you seen the shirt cut up?
I mean, the stuff that I used to draw on papers for my animated characters, that's what he wears. I don't know who his stylist is, but fire them and the person in charge of them because that is terrible.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, go ahead and fire everybody in there.
Jeez. At 79, we have Travis Kelce.
I don't like it.
I don't either. I think he's here
there off of his
bingo.
Off his legacy. That's a legacy pull right there.
Yeah.
I mean, 17 games, 76 catches, 851 yards, 11 yards per carry, 5 touchdowns. He's always been a guy.
Gotta be his worst year on record, though.
Yeah, and he's only been going down.
He did drop 42 spots, which I think is probably right.
Good, but I mean, I don't know if I'd have him. I'd have him above 80, to be honest.
I think I would too. Do you think he has 2 good years left in him?
No, I think no.
I think this is it.
I almost thought he was going to retire this offseason.
When he got married?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I don't think.
It's time to be a family man.
Travis. It is time to be a family man. And
you're going to go down as arguably the second greatest tight end of all time.
Behind Tony G or behind Gronk?
Behind Gronk, right?
I disagree.
You think but Tony G couldn't
I don't have
block.
either one of those guys. Antonio Gates is my number 1.
Antonio Gates couldn't block either.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
He's
matter.
basically a receiver. He was so cool.
Well, shoot, call Tyreek Hill a running back then.
You're right.
I mean, that's the fundamental part of being a tight end. If you look at it, like,
Okay.
Gronk could block.
Yeah.
George Kittle can block.
Antonio Gates could block.
They lined him up
Not great,
outside.
but yeah. That's hard to say.
Same
But
with
Travis
Kelsey. Kelsey blocked a little bit.
Yeah, he was fine.
He wasn't a great blocker, but he
his
did
job.
block.
Mm.
Gates and Gonzalez would flat out not block.
Yeah, he was a
So-
great blocker.
Mm.
George Kittle. We talked
Dude.
about him last week too, and he's awesome.
And his freaking second coming, Tyler Warren of the Colts.
Really excited there.
I do, dude.
And we can get into that more next week too. Also, but I don't know. Lot to look forward to with him. 78 is Josh Sweat.
Don't really have a lot to say about
Don't
him.
know much about
Good
him.
year. I mean, he finished with 12 sacks, 17 quarterbacks hit.
Yeah,
So, but that's a really bad Arizona team.
bad Arizona.
Really bad Arizona team. So, I'm
Good-
fine with
good
it.
for him.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
the
a
production, I hope he can keep the production up.
Sure.
I wouldn't have him going any higher at the moment.
No, not at all.
But, all right, and now we get to start the drama.
Number,
At 77 is Baker Mayfield.
I think he should be top 15. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think he's, and you can quote me on this, he's one of the most consistent quarterbacks in the NFL.
I say I don't think he is.
He just is.
I think he struggles at
He's
times.
top 2, I think, in passing touchdowns in the last 5. That does not mean you're the 77th best player in the league, in
Yeah,
my
but
opinion.
I mean, it
Consistent with
says,
yards,
you know, he played 17 games, but he finished, what, 14?
probably not even.
I mean, and that, when he launched that Hail Mary and got hit on his shoulder,
Yeah.
that looked really bad. And the fact that he played the next week is some Iron Man
And
stuff.
you want to
right
know
there.
some numbers that are giving me the eye right now is 11 interceptions and 11 fumbles.
22 turnovers as one of your best players in the league.
Sure.
No.
Brett Favre was one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and he threw 1 billion interceptions.
Yeah, and how'd that turn out for him?
He's a Hall
4
of Famer.
MVPs, 1 Super Bowl.
If Baker wins 1 MVP and makes it to a Super Bowl, I'm happy. I don't know. I think he should be higher. Not much higher, but definitely not 77.
See, the 11 picks doesn't bother me.
That's
the
part of
11
the game.
fumbles does.
That's kind of ridiculous.
11 picks is just one every other game.
Yeah,
Really.
that's not bad.
The 11 fumbles means that you are out there running like Shady McCoy.
Yeah. Also, 26 passing touchdowns isn't enough.
No, but, I mean,
Also, it's on a run-heavy team.
and he was throwing to, all he had was Amika, really.
Mika
I mean,
and Mike Evans was down for most of the year.
Godwin's old.
Godwin went down,
And, what's his
and
name?
Bucky Irving wasn't playing.
Bucky Irvin
It's an
didn't
injured
play
football
half
team.
the year, over half the year. And, Mike Evans,
Lawante Dave, I think, missed some games too, so that defense wasn't helping him.
yeah. So, it was a rough year for the Bucks.
And I have an obvious bias. He's my favorite player of all time, but
And we're gonna have to get more into the Bucks
Oh, yeah.
or off season
Mhm.
next episode,
Mhm.
but it is not looking good.
it's not.
It's looking very dull.
I'm
Buccaneers
upset about it.
fans. I'm sorry.
We'll wait on that conversation, but I'm so mad. But J.C. Horn
At
76.
76. As far as cornerbacks go, where's J.C. Horn rank for you?
Top 3 in my
I
opinion.
agree.
I think it's Pat Surtain, Christian Gonzalez, and him.
So he plays a little bit different style of ball than Pat Surtain.
Mhm.
He kind of plays a little bit of that zone, and he lurks.
Yeah.
And he's really good at it. I mean, he's long,
Mhm.
and
It's fast.
he's second highest paid cornerback in the league right now, I believe.
Sounds right.
Right behind Surtain.
Makes sense.
But I don't have him as my second best cornerback in the league.
Yeah.
I have Gonzo.
Yeah, I do too.
I mean, it goes Surtain, Gonzo, and then
I think that's
J.C.
really
Horn.
close for 2 and 3 though.
I was thinking it was closer the other way. I mean,
Really? Okay.
don't get me wrong, I do like a good zone cornerback,
Uh-huh.
but nothing's going to beat a good man cornerback. I mean, your
Gonzo?
Revis, your Baileys, those guys are in a league of their own. Surtain,
Yeah.
you don't even have to look that way. You
Yeah.
know he's not going to get burned.
Right.
I think Gonzo's not there with them yet, but I think
Knocking on the
I
door.
would prefer him over J.C. Horn. So,
Overall, yeah.
but yeah, 16 games, 37 tackles, tackle for loss, 8 pass defense, and 5 picks. And that was a really fun Panthers team to watch, like we talked about, and he was a big part of it.
Not for me. Because out of the playoffs, but no, that team's gonna be successful. I mark my words. That team's gonna do good. Hate that because they're in our division, but
Yeah.
Buda Baker at 75.
75. He dropped 41 spots.
I think he's on the.
He's a freaking tackling machine.
He
For
is.
being a little guy, I think he's only like 5'9" or 5'10". But man,
Is he on the way down?
flies down there and hits them. He's getting older.
Getting
And
older.
like we talked about, bad teams waste good players' primes, and I feel like he's just
Got
a
Arizona
victim
written
of
all
that.
over it. Yeah.
He's part of that Larry Fitz, you know. I do think that he probably needs to try to get out of that situation if he wants a ring.
Go to a team that wants, I don't know, to do something with him.
I mean, they're in a rebuild, and I think the Cardinals are 3 years away from competing, really. I mean, we'll see.
Might be more.
They don't have a gunslinger. I mean, he's your captain on offense. I know they just drafted Jeremiah Love, and I do like that cat.
Jacoby Brissett at quarterback, I think.
I mean, and he went on air saying that he wasn't confident in his new head coach's game plan.
They'd hate to see that.
No, that's not a good media look.
I hate that.
At 74, we have Josh Jacobs. Probably his worst year,
Coming off
or second worst year. He had an 800-yard year for the Raiders, but I think it's one of his worst years on record. I don't think it's his fault.
They're not giving him the football.
They're not giving him the rock till the second half.
Mm-mm.
I mean, all year the Packers would go throw, 30, 40, 50 times a game. Get to the second half, they're up 2-3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Well, what are you going to do? You're going to start running the ball, try to get rid of that time. The problem is you can't fall into a continuous pit of the same poor play calling.
Right.
And so he averaged 4 yards per carry, but he was running against boxes that had 7, 8 guys in them because they know they weren't going to throw in the second half. I mean, he still finished with 13 rushing touchdowns. That means he's getting it done in the short yardage.
4 yards per carry is not terrible either. I mean, for a guy that's getting the rock more than the third down back.
And he did have 3 fumbles, which is not a great number.
You can look over that though.
I mean, with it.
Yeah, it's okay. Fumbles are part of football.
I think he needs to have a bounce back year this year.
And I think you will. I
think he has.
Depending on if
he is getting older though.
What's he going into year? I don't even know. He was drafted in
2017?
16 or 17.
And he's 28 years old. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's not.
He's got roughly 2 years left of his prime. I don't know.
Running backs
fall off so quick.
Don't last long enough.
I really think that running back's prime is up until 28. Normally 6 years. I think it's 4 to 6 years, and it's going down, to be honest.
Yeah,
but
I can see that.
Another thing is their workload is also going down, so that is going to help with the longevity of running backs.
For sure.
But
Zach Allen at 73.
I don't know how I feel about it. He had 7 sacks. 47 quarterbacks hits is a number.
Mm-hmm.
That means he's right there. He's just not getting them down.
Dominant though, and forcing the quarterback out of the pocket.
And see, I don't watch enough of them, but they have him listed as a DN. But they also had J.J. Watt listed as a DN when he was on the Texans and the Cardinals. But they play him inside.
Right.
If you're playing inside the tackle or the tight end, you're almost more of a 5 or a 3 tech. And so you're almost more of a D tackle in my books. If you have a lineman outside of you, you're a D tackle.
If they're running him at D tackle, 38 tackles and 7 sacks.
7 sacks, good number. I mean, we were just going off about Derek Brown last week having 5 sacks.
Yeah, that's
and he has 7.
And 47 QB hits is
and I don't know how
ridiculous.
How good the Broncos' run defense was, but I imagine it was pretty stout.
We had Nick Benito and somebody else on the other side that was.
Drake Greenlaw was on that squad.
Right, yeah.
Talanoa Hufanga.
Yeah.
So that's a fun thing to say. Yeah. Not struggling this week.
Yeah, right. 72, Jordan Love.
Don't like it. I don't think he's that good.
I think he is.
I don't think he has.
I don't think he's consistent enough. I know I said that about Baker. He's the most inconsistent.
He threw 3,300 yards. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
23 touchdowns and 6 picks.
Pretty bad.
And
you got to be able to score.
There's an argument out there that he's got 4 wide receiver 2s, which I kind of see, but
yeah,
I don't know. I'm a Texas guy. You know that.
Right.
Matthew Golden's a stud. You could admit Matthew Golden's pretty good.
Yeah, I hate to, but
he was. I mean, he didn't get the targets. Who drafts a first-round receiver and doesn't play him?
Right.
That's astounding to me.
Yeah.
Normally, your first-round pick is your home run pick. Like that's your shot in the dark that you know you're going to hit.
Yeah.
So the fact that that he didn't get the targets is kind of messing with.
Yeah. I mean, let's go back to Josh Jacobs real fast. I mean, he had 13 rushing touchdowns and Jordan Love only passed for 23. That's not a lot of scoring from that offense.
No, that's only 36
That's
scores.
not that good. Like, I feel like your offense.
And that means you're relying on your defense, and we saw that last year because, I mean, I don't know how you felt, but the moment that Micah Parsons tore his ACL,
went down.
playoff aspirations were gone.
Out the
I mean,
window.
that's how I felt. You could just feel the stadium drop.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it did. Their season didn't really, I mean, it didn't burst into what you
Hard to
thought
run
it
your
was
team
supposed
through
to.
one guy, for sure. Especially when they go down.
I mean, yeah, an all-pro that dominant does something, but you got to have, you got to have a little help from both sides of the ball.
For sure.
And the Green Bay offense needs to do more this year.
I think they will. They have the keys to do it.
But they've always had the keys.
Yeah.
They've got to get it done.
Green Bay's been good forever, and they just can't get it done.
I mean, you've had, 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, and you have another Pro Bowl quarterback, and you've only got, in the last 30 years, they have 2 rings.
It's not good enough.
I mean, how do you take 2 of the top 10 quarterbacks of all times and only finish with 2 rings?
Yeah. Well, also, Aaron Rodgers playing against Tom Brady and those guys, so.
Yeah. Okay, but then you can't put him in the conversation with those guys if you can't get it done against them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, I mean, you got to win. That's the name of the game. Win the football. You got to win the big game. It's 71 is Zay Flowers. I don't really like Zay Flowers, and I talked to you about this. He does not feel like number one, and that's a crazy thing to say because he averages about 1,200 yards a year.
It's hard to consider him a number one, though, when you have Derrick Henry.
I mean, you have the
Lamar
multi-time MVP running the huddle, and then you have
a Heisman winner,
2,000-yard
Offensive Player of the Year, I think,
and he's still rolling.
Yeah.
How in the world is Derrick Henry still rolling?
Ginormous.
I mean, we already talked about him earlier. I would not want to play against that guy.
But what I do see is 1,200 yards from a guy that you don't consider number one.
And 14.1 yards per carry.
That's pretty good.
Yards per reception. He's getting over the top of him.
That's a first down. I mean,
he only has 5 first downs, though. He's not very productive in the red zone. And I talked to you about this. Yeah. That's my problem with when you go to the debates with Julio, AB, the top receivers of all time. You got to get in the red zone.
But when you get in the red zone and you have Derrick Henry, are you not going to run the ball with him?
I mean, twice. But when you get to third down, who's the ball going to?
Derrick Henry.
Likely? Is it going to Mark Andrews?
Yeah.
I mean, they're gone. This is a big year for Zay Flowers if you think about it.
No doubt. Yeah, especially.
And I mean, Lamar's only getting older. He's got to get better and better at passing.
Do you think he can throw the ball that way though to get Zay Flowers those kind of numbers?
I guess we'll find out.
I don't know. Lamar Jackson's always been he's been a good passer. I don't know that he's ever been great. So that kind of worries me.
And he's always been a great playmaker, but the playmaking ability is only going to go down from here.
Yeah.
I mean, you're at your academic or athletic peak.
Yeah.
Throw a big word in there. Maybe they'll figure out what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell with Zay Flowers right now, especially there's so many different parts of that team that could be interchanged. Like Isaiah Likely, I think, is going to make a big deal for that team.
In New York, right?
Oh, we got traded.
Yeah.
You're right. Oh, I forgot all about that.
That's going to be a fun team to watch, man.
Oh, gosh. So are they just staking it out with Mark Andrews?
Dude.
I'm sorry if they do. I love Mark Andrews, but,
I mean, you can't rely on any sooner.
Hey, now. Listen. Well, let me think. Yeah, you're right.
All right, let's get to the next section of the show, the section that Tate wants to talk about.
Oh, yeah. Fantasy football do's and don'ts. I'm pretty consistent at fantasy football. Never won the league, but I'm always top 3. So I know a thing or two. So we're going to get into these do's and don'ts. My first do is to draft a running back with a guaranteed workload. I'm talking guys that you know are going to be getting the ball. Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm talking Bijan Robinson. And you don't like this pick, Jeremiah Love, I think is going to be getting the ball. And if you're doing yards per reception, I'd want a guy like that who's going to be touching the ball every time.
Oh, yeah. And he's going to catch it, on swing routes and underneath stuff because, I don't know, you got a second-string quarterback, really. Let's just call it how it is. Jacoby Brissett's not a starting quarterback.
No. And I think, that's hard to say, but guys I'd say steer away from, and it's hard to say Christian McCaffrey right now, but he's on a team where he's not that guy anymore. I think they're going to be trying to throw
He also was a one-man wrecking crew, though. They didn't have Brock Purdy for a lot of the year.
Yeah.
They didn't have a true wide receiver one.
But
I mean, he's throwing
another one of those guys, if they're catching the football, he's going to be getting points. So, hard to say with him also, but the first don't on the list is do not draft a quarterback in the first 3 rounds. It's not worth missing out on those skill guys.
I have one exception.
Oh.
And you've been guilty of this.
Okay.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, I did that one time.
Yeah.
I did that one time. But I don't know. I feel like there's so many great quarterbacks in the league that are going to perform every Sunday.
You can consistently pick up a guy who can score 20-plus points a week after the third round.
For sure. I think even guys like,
I would say if you could pick up a guy that you know is going to be the number one, like Josh Allen, guys that are just productive,
this year too.
Are going to hit about 30 points per week, fine, go ahead and take them.
Yeah.
The problem is if you miss the mark, you're leaving guys out there like number one receivers like Puka, like
Jameer.
Yeah,
or Jamar, excuse me.
Or Jamar. Yeah. So you're just missing out on other skill positions that are honestly more important in the first 2 or 3 rounds.
How important is it to have a good quarterback but lack the rest of your team? You don't want that. You want to have
I mean, you could have Josh Allen, but if you have a bunch of bums on the rest of your team, you're only scoring 90 points a week.
And what if you're relying on one guy and that guy goes down? You're in trouble.
Yes.
And you don't want that at all. All right, the next do is to draft the best player available if you're not sure who to pick. Sometimes you get in that point where you're like, I don't know what to do. Who am I picking? Just take whoever's number one at that position. If you don't know,
just follow the rankings.
Yeah.
Just follow the rankings. There's books, there's websites. Just take the best available.
And it's hard to be like, oh, but what if this guy doesn't perform?
We're football guys. We know you're going to get your intuition like, oh, this is the year that somebody's going to prove himself.
Right.
And, they do every now and then, like Javonte Williams.
Or Chase Claypool that one time.
They have really weird years. Where like, okay, But, I mean.
But jump in there and take the best guy. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. The next don't on the list is do not reach 2 rounds for your guy. I've been a victim of this. Jumping 2-3 rounds just to draft a guy that I like.
This isn't really a problem for new players as much as it is returning players.
Yeah.
You're going to be a little nostalgic and a little bit.
I remember I drafted David Johnson one time, and he pooped the bed, and it was the worst thing I've ever done. But, yeah, you just can't just hope on your guys to be that good again, especially if it's like one of your college guys. I've drafted Baker Mayfield in the 5th round. I'm not proud of it. I've done it.
Man, not proud of it.
Man enough to say it. I've done that before, and it just doesn't work out. So do not reach for your guy. It's not worth your time. Another thing you should do is to take a risk on a rookie.
Where, though? Here's the question. Where do you take the risk at? Sometimes, like last year, they had Jonty at the end of the 1st or end of the 2nd round.
Yeah.
Really high. We've never seen this guy play a snap.
That's what's risky about it, though, is you never know. Because Jonty didn't have the best year ever. He was reliable.
Not his fault. We already went over that. I mean, the scheme is kind of against him. You're only as good as the place you play. But
I'd say guys to be looking forward to as rookies is, I don't know, obviously Jeremiah Love. You don't like that, but that's good. As far as
it's pretty safe. Another guy I would go for, and especially getting to the later rounds, I'm talking 7th, 8th, 9th rounds. Once you get there, I mean, you're really looking for bench guys anyways. If you can find a reliable rookie, I mean, that's a gold. That's like finding a diamond in the rough.
No doubt.
So there's guys like Mekhi Lemon that if you stumble upon that guy and nobody else wants him, pick him up.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. And then to leave us off with, I have do not leave the first 5 rounds without 2 or more running backs.
Oh, absolutely.
If you get
don't listen to anybody that says that it's just a passing game.
Yeah, it's not at all.
I mean, every year, my first 3 years of playing fantasy, I tried to follow that mindset because you're like, oh, these running backs aren't consistent, or they're not going to work out. There's only a couple of receivers in the league that are or running backs in the league that that are truly dominant.
Right.
Once you get outside of those guys, you're not guaranteed over 10 points a week.
Not at all.
And you just can't have that. Like last year, I got lucky. I drafted Gibbs and Taylor.
Yeah.
Both of them fell to me, man.
You got lucky.
Oh, it was beautiful. And, man, they were so consistent. I'm talking 30 points a week.
For both guys?
I mean, I'd beat guys playing 3 players.
Yeah. Perfect. What you want.
That's what you want.
That's awesome.
Then you could bench your defense. You could bench your kicker.
You don't have to worry.
And you already won the game.
No doubt.
And you can sit back. You can watch Sunday night and Monday night football.
Without
you don't even have to check your phone.
Yeah.
Go ahead, get in the message chat and let them know that they suck.
Yeah, let them know you own them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that will leave us off with our fantasy do's and don'ts. We hope that helps you guys. We hope it helps us too. But now we're gonna jump into our college football
I
previews.
hope I have better luck with that than you.
I do too. But no, I hope I take you down this year. This is my year. I've come close enough every time.
Man. Okay, so we're gonna jump more into our college football previews, which is what this episode was really supposed to be about, because we rotate
mentioned
between
it last week.
college football and professional football every other week until the season starts, and then we'll get a little bit more conflict or
one of them words
constricted,
Yeah.
I guess. So right now we're going to talk about the top quarterbacks in college football right now.
We talked about it a little bit last week, but we want to go in depth about who we think is.
But we really didn't look into it enough. I think we were just pulling names out of the air.
Yeah.
Really,
I think, and you might disagree. Obvious number one is Trinidad Chambliss.
He's very
tons
good.
Of experience. I don't know how he performs with this team that just left for LSU, but I don't know. He's got Kawan Lacey. So he's got some help.
I mean, we saw a little bit of what it kind of looks like whenever he played against Georgia in that playoff game.
Yeah.
He was playing backyard ball, and he was playing really good.
Just having fun out there.
Him and Lacey will be a duo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were last year, and I'm very excited to see both of them.
For sure. Yeah, he ended up with, how many yards? Almost 4,000?
That's 3,900.
Good, man.
Was that 22 touchdowns? So, and only 3 picks. I mean, and he runs really well. I mean, he's a very dual threat quarterback. And he ran it. Okay, and this is one thing I don't really care about Lane Kiffin's system he had going. Lane Kiffin runs an RPO system, which is why we've seen quarterbacks like, who was that cat, number 2 from Ole Miss a couple years ago? He had
Matt Corral.
Matt Corral. Man, I was on the Matt Corral hype train. I know he's only 5'10" or so, but he looks so saucy playing football.
He's fun, man.
And then I watched Jay Dart play, and they felt like a mirror image of each other, dare I say.
I thought they were the same guy for the longest time.
And then, but we saw Matt Corral go to the league. He went to the Panthers, actually. He got drafted in the 2nd round, I believe, or maybe it was third.
Yeah.
But didn't turn out, because it turns out when you run a one-read offense, you never learn how to read a defense.
Right.
So
didn't work. Didn't translate at all.
No, and so it never has, and so that worried me whenever Jackson Dart got pictured. But then he ended up having a pretty solid rookie year with the Giants. I do want to see how that translates to next year, because we know that quarterbacks who have a good freshman campaign tend to struggle their sophomore year.
That's true. Which I hope we don't see out of guys like Drew Mustmaker. I don't know. He's moving over to Big 12, and you know how Big 12 is with those defenses. He's going to dice them up.
I mean, they're terrible. We spent our
whole
life watching OU and Texas playing those teams, and man, I mean, the fact that you can't even compare stats in the Big 12.
Average Big 12 game, 65 to 72.
It looks like basketball.
I love it. That's the best kind of football.
It makes me mad because I'm more of a good defense kind of guy. That's why I favor the SEC and the Big 10.
For sure.
So.
Yeah. But we also, an obvious one, Arch Manning.
Yes. I mean, the Texas
speaks
Dogs.
for itself.
I mean, what's his record now against rivals?
Oh,
I was 4-0, right? Yeah, okay.
It's not a big deal.
He's going into his junior year. Had a rough first half of the season. Came into his own in the second half. And that was a good Texas team. I was talking to a guy today, and it was, I couldn't believe, I mean, it made sense, but the fact that a 9-3 Texas and a 9-3 Notre Dame didn't make the playoffs, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? Like, why did we expand to 12 teams if we're not doing straight seeding?
Right, absolutely. I don't know. I think the playoff is good right now, but I think there's little tweaks. Like, I don't think Tulane should be playing in a playoff game.
No.
I think the best football team should be playing in playoffs.
I mean, we talked about this. When you go back, when Boise State got into the playoff games against Penn State, was that 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, it would have been Genty, yeah.
How can you say that they don't deserve to be there, you know?
Right.
Because, I mean, they played, Genty only averaged like 3.8 or 3.5 yards a carry. I mean, Penn State absolutely shut them down. They had 9 guys in the box.
Oh, man, well, that's what you got to do against a team like that.
But that offensive coordinator for Boise State, I hope he got paid, because they were dicing up that Penn State defense. And they had 3 tight ends on the field.
You put 9 guys
and they just run posts and crossers, and the Penn State safeties would just fall flat on their butt.
Right.
I mean, he called a heck of a game. There was a reason that game was very close down to the end before Penn State eventually took it. But, you know.
Another guy I'm interested in, and I don't know how you feel, Julian Sand, coming off a Heisman finalist year. He has Jeremiah Smith again. he's due to do it again.
I watched the Texas game, and you can't base anything off the front of the season because it's not anywhere near the same team at the start.
Right.
But I watched him at the beginning of the season, and I went to the Cotton Bowl, the Miami Ohio State game, and the best player in football was always open. Jeremiah Smith was always open on every single route, and he missed 90% of the time. He played very subpar, and
it's hard to base on one game. But
I know, but I'm basing it off two. I didn't see the improvement.
And also, and I'm kind of going against myself here, but it's hard to say that you're not a good quarterback when you have the best player in football to throw to. I mean, you're getting easy reads. He's wide open. It's hard not to get those numbers, but I mean, anybody else is going to be just as good there. But I don't know.
You think that, and then you plug somebody else too, and it doesn't always work.
Yeah.
So you got to give him his flowers where it's due.
Right.
I don't think he's maybe a top 10.
I'm not saying he's in that top 3.
Maybe he's a top 10 discussion. I think he's closer to top 15.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
I mean, I think the gap between him and Mestamaker is smaller than the gap between him and, say, Trinidad or Arch or CJ Carr.
It's probably accurate. I would agree with you on that. Another guy I'm excited about, Dante Moore.
Dante Moore. Can we get a little Dante Moore love?
Dude, got to.
I mean,
I had him. After last season, I had him as my Heisman favorite. Obviously, that's changed now, but
that Oregon team was saucy. I love it.
Nice. I love it, too. They played fun football.
They played some fun. What was the name of that Duncanville receiver that went up there? The freshman.
I don't know.
DeAndre something.
Yeah.
Anyway, that guy is a dog. Moore, maybe?
Something like that, yeah.
I can't think
we'll
of it
get there.
now. Anyways, but yeah. So if I had to pick a top 3 quarterbacks right now, I think I would go with. Oh, well, let's do a little side note. How do we feel about Marcel Reed this year?
Good, I think. It's hard to say. I don't like A&M. I
still
have a bias against him.
Listen, it might be just a nerves thing, which is kind of what I think it is, because he plays good up until rivalry week.
Plays playmaker football, which I like.
He does, and I love it, and it's why they played damn good against LSU.
Right.
And but yeah, he's never done anything in postseason. He's not done anything against rivals, which is kind of an issue because I want my star player to be at his best against rivals.
For sure.
So, but I don't know. I mean, I felt like against Miami at home in College Station, I felt like he kind of held the offense back a little bit. I did not feel like he was playing the Marcel Reed football we've came to know. I felt like he could not read a defense. And I know the wind wasn't doing him any favors, but like, come on, man, command your offense.
Yeah, and you see that kind of game, but then you also see like that South Carolina game where they got down by almost 30 and he came back. They had one of the craziest football plays I've seen in my whole life with the quarterback screen. Not sure what was going on there, but yeah, I mean, coming back from a game like that and just being able to keep your head on straight in a scary moment like that teaches me that he can make it happen when it needs to happen. But is he in that top 5 conversation? No, but can he?
I think he's in the top 10. I think that's fair to say.
Absolutely, he's a playmaker. And I love it.
So who are your top 3?
My top 3: Trinidad number 1. It's hard for me not to put CJ Carr on there, but also I think Dante Moore is at 2 and Arch is at 3.
Dante's better.
It's between Dante and Arch for 2.
I disagree. I think I'm gonna go Trinidad, Arch, CJ Carr.
Okay, I like that list.
That's my 3.
I have CJ Carr.
Now listen, this is probably gonna change a lot. I mean, we still have 2 really unrefined. What was that?
Is it John Mateer to number 1 at the end of the season?
In picks, yeah.
That's probably right.
No, I think it could change a lot. You got a young CJ Carr, you got a young Arch. The only refined passer here that I like is Trinidad Campbell.
Yeah.
To be honest, so that's my safe pick.
Also, he has all that experience under his belt, which helps him out a lot.
How many was he? 6-year player?
Yeah, he's getting up there. But I think it's gonna be good for guys like Arch and Dante Moore just to have that extra year on him, know what they're doing a little better. Especially Arch. I mean,
I'm excited. I really am excited to watch both of them. So we're gonna go into running backs now, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't have as much to say as I'd like to.
I've got 2 big ones, and I think they're the obvious ones.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna say the exact same thing as you.
Ahmad Hardy and Kawan Lacey. I mean,
you got to, right?
Pretty obvious. Those are the two of the top 3 rushers from last season.
And they're both in the SEC.
I think Ahmad Hardy is one of my favorites to win the Heisman.
I think so.
If anybody other
It
than
is
quarterback
very
is going to win,
surprising for that Missouri team.
Mhm.
I do like. I mean, when Missouri plays good football, you can appreciate it.
I got to watch him play in Oklahoma last year, and man, he runs the ball hard. It was like
Definitely not a guy you want to play against
No.
because now defense is so set up. Like there's so many 3-4s and 3-5 schemes that it's set up to stop the pass and have more quick guys.
right.
But if you got a guy that can just run through your face and go downhill,
Mhm.
he's gonna average 3 to 6 yards
Sure.
carry. I mean,
Absolutely. Yeah. Other than that, not a lot of big names as far as running back goes. And obviously, we'll see this season who pops up. But Kawan Lacey also
dog.
just a ball.
I mean, he's a playmaker. I mean,
Huge
Georgia
player.
didn't know what to do against him.
Nobody did. He's a killer. I think matching him up with Trinidad's going to be really big for them.
And
too.
I am excited to see what Ole Miss does without Kiffin this year.
And without most of that team.
I don't think they take as big as a step back as people would imagine. I also don't think they return to the same level. I feel like they could easily drop 3 games.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because it's a brand new team. Most of that team shipped over from Oxford to Baton Rouge, so it's going to be hard to see.
There is a reason why Trinidad wanted to go back so bad, though.
Yeah.
I don't know it. I mean, probably most people don't, but he believes in something.
He's a baller.
So,
yeah, I don't know. I think they'll be successful. Pretty obvious playoff team, I'd say. And I don't know what success they have in the playoffs, but time will tell for those guys for sure.
So if I had to pick 3, and I know you're probably not the biggest fan of this, but I mean my 1 and 2 are going to be the same. I think I'd do Lacey over Hardy. I don't know. We'll see. I'd probably flip them, early in the year. I don't know yet. But man, do I love Miami's Mark Fletcher Jr. That dude runs so hard. He reminds me of like a Frank Gore, just to run through somebody's face.
Not super big, but can just make it happen.
And he sealed the deal against A&M. He ran good against Ohio State. I think he sealed the deal there.
For sure.
And he gave Indiana some problems as well. I mean, he's a good football player.
Absolutely, yeah. Big things out of him this year. Who do they have running that quarterback in Miami? I don't even know.
There's somebody transferred in, but I
saw. Yeah. Should be a good team though. They're returning a lot of guys, so that'll be good for them.
They really didn't lose that much. I mean,
no, not as much as
Carson Beck. He's got there to the big stage twice or 3 times. I don't think he was the contributor that got him there.
He's kind of a Julian Sand in that sense.
Yeah, and what sucks is Miami paid him to be that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when it happened, I was like, "Oh, you didn't do your homework."
Right.
Because that was a damn good Georgia team that he happened to hop on the back of the bus and ended up at the right place.
Right.
So.
But yeah, as far as running back goes, I mean that's probably a good big 3 for right now. And we'll see who pops up later in the season.
So now this shouldn't be a surprise to anyone because we've already talked about it. But let's go over some guys for receivers, and this will be the last segment we cover for players. But I mean, sitting at 3 in yardage, you have with 1,264 and 10 touchdowns is Wyatt Young. Man, I mean, Gomi Green, they had a heck of a year, and they all transitioned to Oklahoma State.
So he go with them?
Yeah, so you got like 11 or 12 players, so you got the Oklahoma State Mean Green up there.
That's what we're working with.
But, yeah, he had a really good year. He's a big frame. I think he's like 6'2", 220 pounds.
I'm interested to see what that Oklahoma State team does, or if they have any success, because it's a brand new team. Brand new coaches, or am I wrong?
Well, they brought that coach with them. What's his name? Coach, and he brought some of his staff with him too. Eric Morris.
Yes, that's right.
The name. Yeah, he's very good. He was
no doubt.
So, but yeah, I mean he's 6'2" or taller, and really good yardage and route runner. So I think he'll transition just fine.
Sure.
If I had to guess a guy to transition between the big 3 that went up there between Mestemaker, Young, and Hawkins, I would guess that Wyatt Young transitions the best.
That's probably a good pick. And obviously, the best receiver in football.
Well, player.
Best player in football.
Jeremiah Smith.
I
mean, 1,200 yards, 12 touchdowns. Like we talked about last time, he's got all those records he needs to break.
Yeah.
And I think he gets it, and I think he's the best receiver by far.
Yeah, I don't think it's close.
But there is a new guy that I forgot about sitting at 5.
Malachi Tony.
Man, Saucy Tony,
he
baby.
plays gnarly football. I love it.
Last year I saw this cat, and he's only like 5'11" or so, And I saw him play, and I was like, there's no way this guy's that good.
Yeah.
But he was Miami's heart and soul last year.
Mhm.
I mean, he did a little bit of everything. He was making plays happen. He catches stuff underneath, over the top, in the backfield, and he just knows he's a baller.
Yeah.
He knows that. I mean, you don't get 1,200 yards and 10 touchdowns by accident.
You don't see a guy like that make plays at receiver the way that he does.
And he's not overly fast
And he
either.
takes
He's
over
just
the game.
athletic.
Yeah.
And
I mean, he single-handedly almost brought Miami back in that national championship.
I mean, let's not get twisted. Miami was easily a national championship team.
For sure.
I mean, they was very good.
Just dominant on both sides of the ball.
Akeem Mesidor, Ruben Bain,
Mhm.
Mark Fletcher, and Malachi Tony. I mean,
Yeah.
there's some good players there.
No doubt. Another guy I'm excited about, Isaiah Satania from the Oklahoma Sooners. I know you didn't like him much, and he was sharing a lot
I
of.
thought Burks was better.
I didn't though.
Yeah, I know. You told me he struggled to get open.
Struggled to get open.
I didn't watch enough of the OU games to really
Yeah,
tell. I
and
just know
also
he was talented
Mateer
sometimes.
wasn't getting him the ball very much. Isaiah Satania and John Mateer had that tight bond that I really liked. But he also shared targets with a bunch of different guys. Jaron Cannick last year, who was getting the ball a bunch. But I think this year he breaks out of his shell and goes for hopefully a 1,000-yard season. But time will
You gotta have a guy throwing the ball though.
Gotta have a guy throwing the ball, and not for the defense. John Mateer, I need it to happen, man. And I don't know. Obviously, we've seen all these pictures of him in the Manning Passing Academy with his looking like
He looks bigger.
Look like
He
Hulk
does look
Hogan,
bigger, but
I just
how much does that translate?
that worries me because that just means he's gonna throw the ball a little harder to the defense, But I don't
Maybe
know.
they can't catch it either.
Yeah, maybe not. That'd be nice.
Then you could punt. No,
Yeah.
but okay, so who are your top three? I think
think-
we might have the same list.
Who's your three? Is it?
Oh, we know who one is.
Number one, Jeremiah
Jeremiah
Smith.
Smith.
Number two, Malachi
Coleman.
Tony. Ooh,
Cam Coleman.
Cam Coleman two. I had him at three.
So give it two. I put Malachi Tony at three.
I think that might be my bias playing a role in there.
Well,
Cam
you'll
Coleman at
see
three.
come rivalry week when he has torches y'all for 150 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, whenever the Bowen brothers walk him down, I'm not really gonna be worried about it.
Who?
You'll
You'll see. Okay.
You'll remember that name.
We'll play in this game.
You'll remember that name.
Okay, so
But yeah, I'm excited about those three guys for sure. I mean, I don't want to see Cam Coleman succeed, but he definitely will. So yeah, that'll be sweet. And yeah, you want to jump into some NCAA
let's
27
get into some
ratings?
27 ratings. That'll be the last thing to come from
Mhm.
this video. Yeah. Okay, so number one is the best player in football.
Jeremiah Smith,
I mean,
the only 99 we see.
I mean,
I
I'm
love
not thinking. I think it's a bit disrespectful. He's not 100. To be honest, the glaze is off the charts.
Yeah,
But
it is.
I mean, that sounded really bad.
I mean, he's the obvious only 99. I think that's what they should
I
do
think
in
it's
Madden.
Yeah.
And the best player should be 99.
Everybody else should be a 98.
follow under that.
I mean, yeah, I think you should only. I think it should be an exclusive club where you get your trophy or whatever once a year.
Absolutely. Carter Smith at number 2 is a 97.
I don't know a lot about that, guys, but I do
offensive.
know a lot about the fourth guy, Amon Hardy.
I like
Yeah.
it. 96. I like it a lot.
Fair.
I
Right.
think he's due for
Tied with him
big stuff.
is Lacey.
They got them at the exact same overall. Let's look at some speed and stuff, though. I mean, agility for Ahmad Hardy, we're looking at 96 and a 92 for Kawan Lacey. Or, yeah, 93, rather.
For speed, yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think Kawan Lacey might be a little shiftier.
I think he's faster than that. I do. I am curious to know what his 40 time is.
Oh, it's probably,
Got to be a 4.4, maybe 7.44,
Yeah,
4.3.
no doubt. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's cool that they're the same, though. That'll make them want to fight for that extra overall,
So you got Malachi Tony tied with him at 96. I like that.
That's
I mean,
good. That's probably right.
and then at 95, Hookem, Colin Simmons. He's a monster.
He's awesome.
he's-
I hate it so much because he's gonna.
the cat I was talking about from Oregon earlier, DeCorian Moore.
Corey, that's right.
Number one.
Mhm.
True freshman.
Yeah.
He made some plays. Yeah, I like that cat.
Also, Dante Moore at 95. That's right.
I think it's a little high, to be honest. But I don't hate it.
Yeah, I
So-
want it to be right.
Sang at a 94, way high. Way high. I think he's an 86. I know it's crazy to say.
That's a really
Maybe
hot
an
take.
88.
It is. I disagree. I don't think you come off of a Heisman finalist year and not be 90 plus. Maybe not 94.
But I see at this point the Heisman's almost an NFL leaning award,
Mhm.
which sucks because the NFL and college football is way better whenever the Heisman and the MVP are running backs and receivers.
I agree.
So
That's a good take. We also have David Stone at a 94. Boomer Sooner. I mean,
yeah,
he's going to be lethal this year. But we're missing our Mason Thomas. He left for the draft.
is he gonna stop that DeSoto running back that Texas just got though?
Oh yeah, he's stopping everybody, dude.
Oh yeah.
You're not be able to run up the middle. Come on.
Well, we'll see.
We will see. I'm excited about that. Dylan Stewart at a 93. Had not the greatest year ever last year.
No, but like you said, he was a one-man wrecking crew on that South Carolina.
He was.
So
It's hard to have those stats not have anything around you, though. But, I don't know. I think he's probably top 5 defender in football.
So they got Mark Fletcher Jr. at 93. He's rated above Chambliss at
Ooh.
93.
Don't
That's crazy.
don't
I don't
agree.
know how.
How is Trinidad not
So now think about that. They have Julian Saying above.
Trinidad Chambliss?
Trinidad Chambliss.
That's a terrible take.
So that aged like milk.
That did age like
Yeah.
milk.
Okay.
But, hey, you know what? Time will only tell. Cam Coleman at 92.
tied with CJ Carr. I like it.
That's right.
I mean, you can recall that, get better.
I was going to say, you could probably bump
Increase
both
your
of those guys
overalls.
up.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
I'd say bump Trinidad up, bump them up to where
I think you can put Cam up to a 94. I think CJ Carr is more of a 93 player.
I agree. I like that. That's a good diagnosis there.
Not a lot of other names really sticking out to me
No.
too much. I mean,
Ooh, wait, hold on. Arch Manning.
Arch at 91. See, I mean, that's fine. I think he's got a lot to prove.
He does. But if they're talking about him being the number one Heisman candidate, or way too early Heisman candidate or whatever, I feel like he got to be higher than
He's
94.
a little low, doesn't it?
But, I mean,
A
he
little
is.
bit. I mean, if
What's
we
he
look
at?
at just production last year, I think it's more than fair.
Mhm.
A guy that sticks out to me is Ohio State or Oklahoma State's Caleb Hawkins, part of the big three I was talking
Yeah.
about. He's sitting at 91.
Tied with Arch Manning. What do you think
I
about
don't
that?
know. I mean, he runs like beast mode. If I had
Yeah.
to give a comparison, he runs like Marshawn Lynch. Like,
Yeah.
and he's shifty and fast.
Mhm.
I think he's a weapon.
Yeah.
No doubt. I think, and this might come off as crazy, I think Mestamaker's going to have the hardest time adjusting. I think both
also
Young
hard-
and Hawkins are going to be way.
It's also a more difficult position to kind of come out of your box in, so we'll see about that. Also see Cam Cook on here at West Virginia as a 91. Led college football in yards last year at was it Jacksonville State or something. Could be higher, but he's also same.
He's also at Jacksonville State.
It's also in
We've
that
seen
same
guys
boat
like
as
Nick Nash from
Right.
San Jose State
sure.
who lead all categories,
Mhm.
basically triple crown winner,
for sure.
and not get drafted.
Mhm.
So I mean, but let's see. Ryan Coleman Williams. Did you know about this? He abbreviated
Coleman?
his name.
Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that the other day, and I
I think he got married or something,
guess I think he did.
or his parents or
Yeah.
something.
You know he's like 2 months older than us.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Means we got 2 months to lock in.
So, like, hey, I can do one spinny catch. You
Yeah,
get paid
hey,
$50 million.
no doubt. I'll do it right now. Well, we'll
Fire
see.
yourself.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's
I
got
don't.
91. Let's be honest. That stat's coming from. I mean, he did have a good game against Wisconsin last year. I don't know if you caught that,
Is that saying much though?
but he had yet to crack 1,000 yards again.
Yeah.
So I think that
He
it's
could be a
safe
little-
to say that
he could be
he
a
has
little
dropped out of the elite, or even
He's
the
a good-
good.
I think he's good. I don't think he's great. I think good, great, and elite. He's at good.
Yeah, I mean, he just had such a drop problem. and-
Yeah. Oh, that's an issue.
I mean that Florida State game was terrible.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, you definitely can't afford that, especially on an Alabama team like that. Bo Jackson at Ohio State at a 90.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either. He's also young. It's hard. hard to
Yeah,
know right
and I
now.
don't have a lot to say.
Hmm.
Look
Yeah.
real quick, and then we'll have to jump into what we're getting into next episode, which honestly I'm more excited for.
Hmm.
I don't know how you feel about it.
I'm pumped, dude.
So Sam
Levitt. That's what the guy I was looking for.
transferred
90 overall.
to LSU.
I want to know what you thought of him, and this can be our last guy here, but I want to know what you thought of him at Arizona State.
I thought he was really good. I thought he was a winner. I
don't-
saw him play against Texas.
That game
Was it a fluke?
I don't want to say it was
I'm not an
fluke.
ASU fan. I
A
don't
lot
follow
of that
them.
was Cam, though. In my opinion.
Yeah.
A humble
Well,
opinion.
Jordan Tyson played really good too.
He did. Yeah, I'm excited about
Where'd
him,
he
too.
go? He went to.
I don't know.
But anyways,
Yeah,
yeah, I
I'm
think
excited.
it'll be all right. I mean, if I had to be a quarterback in college football, I think I'd want to go to Lane Kiffin's
Especially now.
offense because it's easy to get a lot of yards and you don't have to do a lot of work.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it's simple as first down RPO, second down RPO, and then third down if you're there, it's a short pass or a medium pass, and then you get there and it's normally a play action or a deep shot after that. So, I mean, there's a reason that Trinidad had almost 4,000 yards passing. There's a reason that Dart had a bunch of yards. There's a reason that guy that we talked about, Matt Corral, had a lot of yards. So, I mean, it is very quarterback friendly if you're not advanced, but it doesn't develop you. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we will. And I don't know. I think that LSU team, and I don't like Lane Kiffin, but he's a winner.
And I did not like. I know that the portal thing wasn't all his fault, but it felt very scummy.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know. If I had to pick a place to live between Baton Rouge and Oxford, I think I'd rather go elsewhere.
Transfer out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd rather go to Baton Rouge because, man, they know how to play some mean football. I mean, when you think of Southern football, if you don't think about LSU, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
So,
but that'll end us off. We do have some awesome stuff to look forward to. So this week, we're going to drop this episode on Friday, and then we're going to have a second episode this week. I'm thinking.
Don't know when it's going to come out yet.
Saturday or Sunday, possibly. We might push it to Monday. We will post on Instagram and let you guys know about it. But we're going to cover some training camp stuff there. We're excited about that. Tons of stuff going on. Tons of stuff to debate about.
Contract talks, injury reports, Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks is coming out soon, too. We have the Seattle Seahawks on there.
Yes,
so that'll be cool.
So that'll be fun to watch. I do need to catch up.
Me too.
With some of the older ones. And the possible edition of Game Show that we will explain.
We're going to try to
next week. It won't be in the next episode.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. It'll fall into the basic format we publish every week. So.
But yeah, super excited for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you on whenever this next episode comes out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Jesus loves you. We hope you guys have a great rest of your week.